So I'm wondering, do you ever experience overwhelm? I mean, when your load of life just seems too much for your capacity to handle, when the responsibilities you have just seem too much for the time that you have, or you just feel like you can't keep up with what's going on or what's required of you. Well, I think we all experience overwhelm from time to time, don't we? And I feel blessed and lucky that after years of personal development, I don't experience overwhelm too often. And I have created some great strategies to handle the capacity of my life and both increase the load that I can handle and also my capabilities of dealing with overwhelm as it comes up. So when Michelle Graham, asked me what do I do to get out of overwhelm, I never imagined the irony that it was Michelle Graham, that the very same Michelle Graham, that was creating this feeling of overwhelm that I have right now. So I expressed a desire to Michelle quite a while ago that I wanted to go to Carfest, the festival that Chris Evans puts on to raise money for children in need, and I wanted to go there with the Bradbury tribe for some festival fun. Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time, and I'm very, very grateful that that very same Michelle Graham has manifested those tickets, and I'm very excited and delighted by that. And now I'm in the middle of my preparations for this camping trip. I am seriously overwhelmed by it, such that it got me thinking, because it's a little bit out of my comfort zone to go camping. Like, it's one of those things that I like the idea of, but actually I've never quite cracked, and we haven't been for years, and certainly not with three small children. Or you can see what kind of movie I'm creating in my mind. And I am really excited, and I really want to do a good job at it. So I've put myself under enormous amount of pressure to perfect the perfect camping trip. And it did make me think that the way I'm behaving, the way I'm rushing around, the way I'm buying everything that you could possibly imagine one might need for camping, to mask the fear that I have over, I guess, doing something that's really out of my comfort zone. So it made me wonder, like, do you think there's a correlation between when we really feel overwhelmed and things getting out of our comfort zone? Like, is it the fear that makes the to-do list seem that much bigger and scarier and longer and crazier? And actually, do we create more things to do because we're frightened of free falling without all the material things that we think will keep us safe? So that's what I've been thinking about today, but I am going to do a couple of things to deal with this. So firstly, one of my great strategies is to just empty my head with everything that's going on. I often share this list with somebody else if I can, a coach or just a great friend who can see more clearly than I can sometimes see myself. And but if not, just go through that list and then kind of really think about whether it must be done, whether it could be avoided, or whether it could be done by somebody else, or, as I said, maybe just not actually on the list at all, and just think about different creative ways that I can get this list done and really focus on the ultimate outcome. And secondly, I'm going to do a meditation that Damsels in Success directors actually created, a fear release meditation, which helps us to deal with the underlying feeling of fear that perhaps is said at the root of the overwhelm in the first place. So I hope that answers your question, Michelle, and I will forgive you for the overwhelm, because we're going to have the most amazing weekend. It's so going to be worth it, and I'll see you all very soon. Lots of love. Bye.